Imagine stepping onto the Buckingham Palace balcony in front of millions, wearing what you thought was a show-stopping look, only for the internet to call it one of the biggest fashion misses in royal history. Trooping the color is supposed to be a celebration of tradition, elegance, and pageantry, but some outfits have left everyone talking for all the wrong reasons. Today, we're diving into the 12 most criticized and controversial looks in Trooping the Color history. These weren't worn by people lacking style. They were bold, ambitious, and very of their time. Stick around, because the number one might genuinely surprise you. Princess Diana, 1981. Let's start with a name that still makes hearts flutter. In 1981, a very young Princess Diana made her Trooping the Color debut just weeks before her wedding. She chose a soft blue floral suit by Bill Pashley with a dramatic white ruffled collar and a pillbox hat with a birdcage veil. At the time, it captured that romantic early 80s vibe perfectly. But looking back, the busy floral print and oversized collar feel quite overwhelming. The ruffles stole the show in a way that distracted from Diana herself. Her fresh face and feathered hair brought the charm, of course. But this look shows even the people's princess was still discovering her iconic style. Historically important? Absolutely. One of her strongest? Not quite. Princess Eugenie, 2006. Fast forward to 2006. 16-year-old Princess Eugenie arrived in a pink and black polka dot Marc Jacobs dress with an empire waist, topped with a cropped jacket. She finished it with a huge fascinator bursting with roses and feathers. It was pure mid-2000s teenage fashion. Bold, fun, and very trend-driven. The problem? Those different shades of pink clashed, and the whole ensemble felt more party than formal military parade. Eugenie clearly loved it, though. She even re-wore the dress days later. It's a perfect time capsule, but today it stands as one of the most talked-about youthful missteps. Princess Beatrice, 2007. In 2007, her sister Beatrice went for a soft vanilla pleated dress with a matching cropped jacket. The neutral tones were fresh and summery. But then came the oversized champagne fascinator exploding with sweeping feathers. The dress and jacket worked beautifully on their own, but that dramatic hat completely took over. It turned the whole look theatrical instead of elegant. One accessory can make or break an outfit at Trooping the Color, and in this case, many felt it pushed things too far for the occasion. Queen Camilla, 2007. Queen Camilla returned to the balcony in 2007 wearing a beautifully tailored beige and pink ensemble. The dress and coat were elegant and timeless. Unfortunately, almost no one remembers the outfit. Everyone remembers the enormous Philip Treacy hat, covered in layers of fluffy pastel feathers. It was so dramatic that it overwhelmed everything else. Some even compared it to a feather duster. Her pearl necklace and Queen Mother's brooch were stunning, but the hat stole the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Princess Beatrice, 2013. Beatrice has never been afraid to take risks. In 2013, she wore a structured gray coat dress covered in cascading fabric bows, paired with a navy beret-style hat with dramatic loops. The bows were everywhere. They made the eye not know where to look. The muted gray felt surprisingly heavy for a bright June day, and the overall effect came across as cluttered rather than regal. It's a classic example of how too many statement details can compete instead of complement. Catherine, Princess of Wales, 2015. Now this one might surprise you. In 2015, shortly after Princess Charlotte's birth, Kate looked lovely in an ivory and ice blue floral coat dress by Catherine Walker with a dramatic feathered hat. The dress itself was beautiful and feminine. The criticism was all about the styling. She wore her hair long and loose instead of her usual polished updo. Some felt it looked a touch too casual for such a formal military event. Interestingly, Kate seems to have listened. She stuck with elegant buns for trooping ever since. Small details really matter in royal fashion. Princess Beatrice, 2016. For the Queen's 90th birthday in 2016, Beatrice kept the dress simple, a sleek navy number, but chose a bold tangerine orange fascinator with architectural loops. The color contrast with her hair was striking, but many traditional royal watchers thought the neon bright hat was simply too loud and runway-like for the occasion. The dress was elegant. The hat turned the conversation into a debate that still continues. Princess Eugenie, 2016. That same year, Eugenie wore a sophisticated bottle green fit and flare dress. Solid choice, but she paired it with a large white floral fascinator that created a stark, unbalanced contrast. The hat overpowered the dress so much that it became the only thing people noticed. It pushed the whole look from elegant into theatrical territory. Another reminder that at Trooping the Color, the wrong hat can define your entire appearance. Meghan Markle, 2019. In 2019, Just weeks after Archie's birth, Meghan stepped out in a navy coat dress by Givenchy. On the balcony, she removed the coat, revealing a shorter-sleeved dress underneath with white accents. Some loved the modern, fresh feel. Others felt it looked more like a cocktail dress than traditional trooping attire. Given the intense scrutiny she was already under, every detail was examined closely. It remains one of the most divisive modern royal looks. Duchess Sophie 2024. Moving closer to today, in 2024, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, lit up the rainy day in a vibrant canary yellow dress with matching saucer hat. Supporters called her a ray of sunshine. Critics felt the bold color and strong silhouette were overwhelming, especially against the gray weather. The sleeves added volume that some thought overpowered her frame. It proved that even beautiful, well-made looks can split opinion when they're this bold. Queen Camilla 2026. Queen Camilla in 2026. She wore a striking red military-inspired coat dress by Fiona Clare, complete with gold epaulettes and a black beret with a dramatic white plume. It was a powerful tribute to her role as Colonel of the Grenadier Guards, but many felt the heavy structure and oversized plume sacrificed elegance for symbolism. The feather drew endless comparisons and distracted from the Queen herself. Even though she had worn the coat before, repeating such a distinctive piece at the same event only added to the conversation. Fashion is subjective, and these looks still have their fans. Some were ahead of their time, others simply victims of bold choices on one of the world's most watched stages. Which of these surprised you the most? Which one do you think was unfairly criticized? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a royal fashion deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God save the king.